Hello students, today we will read the uses of need. Today we will read the modal verb need. Actually student, yesterday I taught you the uses of ought to, but need is actually not a complete modal verb. It is actually a semi-modal, as I have taught you in the modal chapter. As you saw in the modal chapter that there are actually 9 pure modals and original modals that I actually taught you. Pure modals can, could, may, might, should, would, shall, will and must are actually pure modals, while used to, ought to, need and dare are actually semi-modal. So now the question that will raise in your mind are, what is pure modal and what is semi-modal? But at that time also I made you understood that semi-modals are the modal verbs that can change its form like a normal verb, and it can also used as a modal verb in the sentence. It can do the job of both, of modal also and of main verb also. And what is the job of modal verb and what is the job of main verb? Modal does not change its form according to the sentence, according to the tense and subject of the sentence, and it is not followed by a verb with to. It is always followed by a verb without to. Look at here, modal means a verb, it will be followed by a verb without to, without t or to. But actually this main verb, it is always followed by a verb which is used with to, so that is actually the full infinitive. And the main verbs such as play, go, come, laugh, these words, these verbs can change its form. These verbs can alter its form according to the subject and tense of the sentence, but modal does not change its form according to the tense or subject of the sentence. So this is the difference between pure modal and main verb. But there are 4 words such as need, look at here, such as need, dare, used to, ought to and have to and has to also. These modal verbs actually can do the function of both of these main verbs as well as modal verbs. So that is why they are known as semi-modal. So to understand this, I have explained you in written form also, such as a modal doesn't change its form. This is I am telling you in context to main verb. What is modal verb? Modal verb does not change its form and it is almost followed by a bare infinitive. Bare infinitive means without to, a verb without to, that is what bare infinitive. But a main verb is a verb that alters its form according to the tense and subject of the sentence, and it can be followed by both bare and full infinitives, and it can also be used with helping verbs, while modal does not need a helping verb in the sentence to complete its meaning. So there are few differences between modal verbs, main verbs. I hope you would have understood. Now let's see the uses of need one by one. As you saw that need is actually a semi-modal, so it is used in 2 ways. As a modal verb, it is used like a normal modal, but it is mostly used in negative sentences as a modal verb, and when it is used in affirmative sentence, then also it gives a negative meaning. To understand this, let's see some example. You needn't worry about that. This is a negative sentence, and in negative sentence need has been used as modal verb, because after need this verb has been used without to, and this has not changed its form. We have tense is not making any effect on this, and no one need be surprised at what happened. So actually in this sentence also, look at here, need has not changed its form, it has not become needs, it is only need, because the subject is singular number, but still it has not changed its form, and be is also not used here with to, be has also been used here without to. So need is a modal verb here. You need only just ask. Now this is an affirmative sentence, but it is also giving a negative meaning. It's giving you need only just ask. no, you need to ask. That's what it's suggesting the meaning. And you can use to after need, then it will become the main verb, because after modal verbs full infinitives are not used. But in case of need, as need is both, need is a main verb also and modal also, so you can use need to also and without to also. In both the case, sentence would remain correct. I doubt whether I need help you. Again, look at here. In this sentence, this is an affirmative sentence, but though it is an affirmative sentence, it is actually expressing a negative sense. The speaker of the sentence is speaking that I doubt whether I need help you. So in a way, he's saying that you are not needed my help. That's what he's saying. And in this sentence also, that you can do without asking also. That's what this sentence is suggesting. So though need is used in affirmative sentence as modal verb, it actually gives the meaning of negative. It actually gives negative meaning. But what is important here you to learn here, student, is that I think that you would have got confused in modal verb and main verb. Here you are seeing the use of need in two ways. First, it is used as modal verb. Underline this, as modal verb. So as a modal verb, when it will be used as a modal verb, it will not change its form, and the verb that will follow it will be without to. The verb will be of without to. It means the verb will be bare infinitive, not full infinitive, the first form of the verb. And when there would be to with the verb, and when need is changing its form, it is becoming needs or needed, then need is not the modal verb. Then need is actually your main verb. This is the very simple difference. Now I hope you would have understood. Now let's see further. Need as a modal verb also occurs in interrogative sentences. So as a modal verb, it can also be used in interrogative sentences, but this is a very formal use. So informally, we generally do not use need in interrogative sentences, but formally we use it. And keep it in mind, this is in general case. It means in most of the times. That's what it means. Such as, need you make so much noise. So it is a very formal way of asking someone, at a very formal place, when there is you have to follow a set of rule. Now we will see the uses of need as a main verb. So how need is used as a main verb in a sentence. So student, the use of need as a main verb is slightly it's not very difficult to understand. It's easy. It's used for its meaning to show the necessity, and actually it is used to express that something is necessary to do, and it is used with, and it is followed by a to infinitive, means to say that it will be followed by a full infinitive. Such as, it can be used in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences as main verb. Like all the main verbs are used, it can also be used as main verb to express necessity, and in all sort of sentences. It can be used in affirmative sentences, negative sentences and interrogative sentences as well. So now look at some example. Do you have a minute? I need to talk to you about something. I don't need to be told. So in all these sentences, need is the main verb, and need here, need has been used in affirmative sentence. Here need has been used in negative sentence, and here need has been used in interrogative sentence. And in all the sentences, after need, to has been used. The verb with to has been used. Underline to be, to use. So in these cases, need is automatically not a modal, because to is following it. After modal, to infinitive is not used. It means full infinitive is not used like this, and it cannot also change its form. Here in these examples, need is not changing its form, but sometime it will change its form. If you want good results, you will need to work harder. Again, in this sentence, need is actually your main verb, not the modal verb, because to has been used here. To work has been used here. If you would use you need work harder if you want good results, then need would be modal. With need as modal, you need not helping verb and full infinitive, but as main verb you can use helping verb and full infinitive. That's what it means. Student, tomorrow we will see the use of need in past tense and in future tense, and today I have seen the use of need in present tense actually.